And today's episode, they're back.
And we're going to kill them all.
Hello.
Hi.
Today's episode is about murder.
Yes.
Murder, yeah. Okay.
Mass murder.
Mass murder, yep.
Mhm.
Because they are back.
Yes, they are. Oh my
What'd
God.
I say? They're back.
Yeah. And
But she was a murderer, stone cold killer.
there's no choice.
I know.
Basically, our ropefish tank got invaded by trumpet snails again.
And we don't even know how, though,
No.
because we didn't bring anything new in.
Nothing new in.
They I swear to God, they go dormant, and then they go, ha, you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
And then, you're distracted by life, and all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah. It's
that was
like,
did you see that?
it's like you see what
Mr. Captain's gonna love that. I'm like,
Yeah. It's like you see
Eruption.
what I noticed like 3 in the tank, so I got those out. Apparently not before they laid eggs. I think they're egg layers.
I have,
I
Mr.
think
Captions
they
can tell us.
Yeah, I don't know if they're egg layers or not, but apparently I missed the other 500.
They were probably hiding under the rocks and things you didn't see them.
And next thing I know,
They're quick though. They grow fast. They multiply quick. I mean, every time we've ever had one, we see one, and all of a sudden, 2 days later, there's 50,000.
Yeah, basically they were everywhere. They have those sharp little conical shells, and
I think we remember to tape it this time, though, right?
I did.
Okay.
And basically, I've got 2 loaches in there that usually take care of like small little ram's horn snails or whatever. Yeah, the loaches took one look and said, we're on strike.
Yeah, they're like, nope, not playing today.
Yep.
So you had to do a full.
I had to do a full purge.
Full purge.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit today about how we do a full purge whenever we got snails like that. And basically, of course, it had to happen in the most difficult tank, which is a ropefish tank.
Well, not difficult. They're not aggressive.
No, they're
they
not
love
aggressive. They will.
They're escape artists. They want to go exploring.
Yeah, I can't put them in a small holding tank. They'll jump right out and explore. I've got.
And Roomba?
Yeah, Roomba I could move, and the quarries basically in the tank. We've got Roomba, who's a Rhino pleco. We've got a bunch of the corridors in there. We've got the one Harlequin Respora that won't die.
Right.
I had a whole school of Harlequin Resporas, and this one has been, oh my God, he's got to be at least 8 years old now.
Oh yeah, he ain't dying.
And he's perfectly happy by himself. I tried putting friends in with him.
I remember.
And that didn't work.
Yeah.
So he's by himself, and he's like their mascot. And then I've got the 6 ropefish, and then I've got 2 yo-yo loaches.
The 2 loaches, yeah.
The 2 yo-yo loaches. So I've got a pretty decent community there. But the ropefish are the problem, because like everybody else I can just throw in a bucket and go, or a small tank and go.
Yeah.
The ropefish, there's a reason why their water's only 3/4 filled.
Which I'm sure we have footage of, because they're crazy. But yeah, there was. So you have to take everything out. You have to literally every
so
rock,
I had
everything.
to do all this around the ropefish. I couldn't get the ropefish all out because I was by myself too. I didn't have anybody who could be.
She's
there
always by herself when something happens.
Yeah, always. So I didn't normally, under normal circumstances, I would have taken all the fish out and I would have had somebody posted guard to watch the ropefish while I took care of everything else. Because it's fun. I mean, I've even put like Medusa in a big tall pitcher. She still climbs
out. Yep.
So, because I didn't have anybody else to help me, I had to do all this with the ropefish still in the tank.
And they're helping. I'm
yes,
sure they
they're
helped
helped a lot.
I'm sure they helped.
First of all, these little assholes like to jump in the net. They're the only fish I know who you put a net in there and they're all going to try to cram in there and play telephone booth with it.
Yeah, they're like, woohoo!
Right, and I use a net.
Free ride!
Yeah. Now, knowing how much trouble the ropefish can be, in their tank I use big rocks. I don't use small
little
gravel.
Right.
I use big rocks in their tanks, so at least it's a lot easier for me when I have to do things like this.
Right.
Because I know getting them out and moved and secured and everything's a real pain in the ass.
Right.
So. Yeah, thinking ahead, a long time ago, they get the big rocks, so it's a lot easier to get all the rocks out and whatnot.
And it's actually a lot easier to kill all the snails when the big rocks are in there too.
Yes. Yeah, because you can
less
see them
little,
a lot easier.
Not that I'm sure something didn't survive, because the little fuckers are like indestructible over
They're
time.
Like zombie snails.
And they wait. I'm telling you, there's nothing in that tank that should have brought them up. But
yeah, the same.
How long's the last time you've even seen one in there?
Oh God, a couple of years.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like, hello.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
it's got to be at least 4 years since I've had since I've had one in that tank.
Yeah.
And that was when I put new plants in.
Yeah.
But these guys have had no new plants, no new anything. And boom.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
so we had to kill them all.
yeah, so basically the easiest way I have found to kill a mass amount of trumpet snails is by removing everything out of the tank and setting it outside in the sun for like 2 days.
Yep.
And so I had to take all their caves out, and if you have ropefish, you know what kind of trouble that causes, because they like their caves. So I had to take all their caves out, I had to take all their plants out. The plants are a little bit trickier because, you know, you can't leave the plants in the sun for 2 days, but basically when things start drying out, the snails abandon ship.
Yeah, they yes, they do abandon ship. It's kind of fun to, I mean, not fun to watch them, but it's kind of like they leave quick when there's no water.
Right. So all I had to do was take the plant thing out and just set it out on a table outside for, you know, a couple hours, and you can see all the snails are like leaving.
Yeah. The sun is going to kill the eggs as well, so there might be a few eggs, but
yeah. But well, the sun, as hot as it is here in Florida, we fried some eggs. If there were
I'm
any,
sure if there was eggs, we killed some eggs. Yeah.
But basically, I took everything out of the tank with the exception of the fish, and the fish were looking at me like I was crazy because, you know, I was taking all their toys
and left
away.
them out.
And I left them out for 2 days.
In the sun, yeah. They were not happy, I'm sure.
Yeah, the fish were not happy about not having anything to play with for 2 days, but when I got, after 2 days, all the snails had been, you know, fried up. I'm guessing if they're egg layers, all those have gotten fried up. So then I just had to take a hose, wash all the bodies off of the stones, and then put the stones back in, and then put everything else back in. So
welcome to the fun, relaxing hobby.
Yeah, but I mean, I showed on the video how many snail corpses were there. I mean, it was just like.
If you like snails, sorry.
Yeah, apologies in advance, but basically
we're not fans.
These things can clog up your filters, and especially with the ropefish, these guys have really sharp, spiky coat shells, and that can tear up a ropefish. So I don't.
And they get so many of them. Eventually, they're going to start rubbing against them. And
yeah, I don't play when it comes to the ropefish. So the way I look at it, the ropefish are threatened species. The trumpet snails are anything but. So I'm going to side with the ropefish there.
If you like trumpet snails, by all means, let us know. We can argue with you in the comments.
Yeah, we'll be happy to show you the dead bodies. We'll send you some.
Yeah, we can mail you some.
Next time we get a.
And there will be, and next time there always is. Yeah, in one of the tanks, in the unexpected tank, when you're not expecting it, all of a sudden. Put plants in one and nothing happens. Don't do anything in that one else. It's like trumpet snails.
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about regular snails. Those are annoying enough.
Yeah, the regular snails are annoying, but the trumpet snails are just, they're so...
And they breed even faster.
They breed like crazy.
Yeah, they breed even faster than the regular snails, so that you can get an overpopulation in days, I swear.
I mean, the first time that we had a trumpet snail explosion, there were literally thousands just everywhere. And we had the small gravel at the time, which made it even more fun. I basically ended up replacing all the gravel.
I think they were in, 3 tanks? They were in my tank. They were in 2 out here.
The Pleco breeding tank and then Bonnie's tank.
And we still don't know how they got into mine, because I hadn't put anything in mine.
Yeah.
As far as I knew.
I'd put new plants into it.
But I hadn't even put new plants in mine, and I had no idea. So we still don't know how they got in there, but...
I think they teleport.
Pretty sure. Just like the goldfish. Sometimes teleport. Still don't know how that one goldfish got into... Probably random goldfish swimming out there in the ponds now that we don't even know about.
Oh, well, I told you that we've got goldfish in the old pond.
In the old pond,
I actually caught one, put it in the big pond. There's still got like 2 more to catch in the old one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pond's been closed for
at least a year.
Yeah.
We closed a pond a year ago, and all of a sudden one day I was over in that area and I was getting ready to kind of pull some plants for the bigger pond, and then I noticed these flashes of orange. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. We
don't know how they got in there. Well, we do. We know how. Yeah, we know how they were in there. We thought we got them all.
Yeah, well, there could have been eggs.
Yeah, we missed them.
Yeah, there could have been eggs.
And the water hasn't been filtered.
But it's been raining every day.
It's been raining every day, so they're like, cool. That's enough for us.
So they've got so many plants in there, plus all the rain. The pond hasn't gone dry, and with all the plants, it's oxygenated. They got plenty of food sources.
They're happy.
Yeah, and so I've been trying to catch them, put them in the big pond, because I have to dismantle that old pond soon, and just because I want to put in a bigger water feature. Yeah. Instead of a bunch of little
Welcome
ones.
to the relaxing hobby again.
Yeah.
But if you have any comments or questions or concerns about the trumpet snails, we don't care. But anyway, we don't like them.
Okay, if you're pro trumpet snail, sorry, you're going to be mad at this episode.
But we don't like them, but they have to die in this world. It's kind of like a bug that gets in the house. If it gets in my house, I have to kill it.
Yeah,
if
you
it's
did-
outside, I leave it alone if I
Well,
can.
it does help to think of them like as roaches. They
Yeah.
have them as the roaches of the aquarium world.
Yeah.
Because you have one, you've got at least 1,000 that you don't see.
You can't see in, yeah. You got to get rid of them any way you
And
can.
they can wreak havoc on an aquarium. They will eat your plants. The way that the shells are, they can hurt your fish. They can clog up your filters. They can
Yeah,
do
because
a
they
lot of
killed
damage.
2 or 3 of my plants, my long-term plants I'd had for quite a while when they took over my tank.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they do kill the plants. Not all the plants, obviously. Some plants are okay, but they killed 2 of my long-term. One of the, I can't remember the names of them now. It's too long ago, but
One of the Anubias.
one of the Anubias was dead. The little one we'd broken off, it died, and then another one that I had in there that was some plant I got from the plant store years before that I thought was
Yeah.
pretty.
We bring up snail population explosions. Inevitably, somebody's gonna be like, "Well, it's just you guys aren't doing your job. You're not overfeeding
You're
your fish."
overfeeding. Yeah.
It's like, first of all, the ropefish eat mealworms.
Right.
It's not like we've got a lot of flakes. We only have one fish in that tank that actually eats flakes.
The little Resbora.
The little Resbora who gets like a pinch a week because
Yeah.
that's all he needs. So we're not overfeeding the fish, but what we do have is a lot of plants.
Yeah.
And we also have perfect temperatures in here for snail growth.
Yeah.
We're in Florida.
Yeah.
Even though we have a small air conditioner in this room, it's still not enough to make it so snails aren't going to be like, woohoo, let's party.
Yeah, and the plants are enough.
Yeah, so I wanted to nip that in the bud right away because the last time we did an episode about snails, I think I got into an argument with somebody about that. Well, you're just overfeeding. It's like, no, actually there's more than just overfeeding that can cause a snail explosion.
Right.
And the fact that we have the plants in there which are there to help with the biocycle, not
Hiding spots.
Yeah, hiding
Fun
spots for the
play
fish,
spots for the ropefish.
but also, to help with the biocycle, we use devil's ivy, which is a ammonia, nitrate sucker. The snails will eat that.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a matter of too much fish food in there as much
Right.
as it is the conditions are perfect for snails.
Right.
Which is why we try to stay on top of them whenever we see them.
Yeah, we try to pull them out. We'll go, sometimes you just walk by and go, oh, snail, and you just start pulling them out. Just, As I walk by, I pull snails.
Yeah.
But the trumpet snails, I will go after them. I will.
Yeah, the trumpet snails are just very, very prolific when it comes to breeding. And I'm not kidding.
And
when
quick,
it's-
too.
Yeah,
I mean,
not,
they grow fast.
We are not kidding when we say, we might see like 3 one day and then a week later all of a sudden there's thousands.
Yeah.
And it almost appears to happen overnight.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine went from, I think I saw 1 or 2 and I killed them, and then I didn't have any for like a week, and then all of a sudden I woke up one day and there's probably 60 at least. And that's when I said, okay, something's going on. We came out here, and she was like, yeah, sure enough, we turned the light on in the pleco breeding one, and it was like, oh crap.
Yeah, the pleco breeding one had thousands.
Thousands,
and what I'm thinking is, that's why I'm beginning to think that they're egg layers, because they must have had something,
Maybe they go dormant or something, and then
I
it's
don't
like
know.
if the
I
conditions
don't
aren't
know.
perfect, and then when they're perfect, they go crazy. Just like when the koi and the goldfish breed, the conditions are perfect, they go crazy into a frenzy. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. We'll have to research that. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Well, Shiva will let you know.
Yeah,
maybe Mr. Captions can let them know, because
Yeah.
you and I aren't that.
Hey, Mr. Captions, first of all, do they lay eggs? And second of all, are we crazy?
Well,
we know the answer to
okay, the second one, yeah. Not that we're crazy, but do they go dormant until the perfect conditions? That's what we're asking.
Yeah.
Let's make us sound more intelligent than we really. Okay, then I really am. Maybe she is
I don't
intelligent.
know much. I don't know much.
Yeah,
about this,
we just know we have to kill them.
Yeah, we just know that we have to evict them immediately.
Like, subscribe, share, comment below. Buy some stuff. We still want to make koi rana. We still want to go on field trips, which we are doing soon. Now that the temperature's not 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah, we should probably apologize why there was no episode last month. Life happened.
You've got stuff going on with your medical conditions. I've now got stuff going on with my medical conditions.
Yeah.
Life happened.
So our apologies for
we're trying.
taking a month off.
Yeah, we're trying. Sorry, we're trying to get back on track. We were just talking about it. We're like, we got to stop. We got to stop not doing this, because I got sick. Then you had to work.
Oh yeah, I had to work.
But then you had the back. Then you had to work. Then I got sick. Then it's been crazy.
Yeah.
So we apologize. We're gonna do better.
We're gonna try to do better.
We're
old.
Yeah. And I've got some surgeries coming up, and you've got a vacation coming up, and but we're gonna try. Yeah. We're gonna try to do better. Nothing major surgery. Don't think of that. It's just cataract surgery. Because I'm old. Not old. I'm old enough for cataract surgery. Let's put it that way. I'm not old. I'm just old enough for cataract surgery.
Well, apparently I'm old enough that every time I go into walk-in, they send me to the ER.
That's true. We were talking about that today,
It's so
too.
weird. Second time in a row that I've had to go into a walk-in for something minor, or what I thought was minor, and then they sent me straight to the ER.
Yeah. Because, again, we're getting old.
Yeah.
Old is not for sissies. But like, subscribe, share, comment below. Don't laugh too hard at us. Kill trumpet snails.
Yeah, trumpet snails bad.
Any snails, really. I mean, I'm not a big fan of any snails. I mean, even the assassin snails aren't great, but...
Well, I like the assassin
You
snails.
like them, I know.
Because they at least help with the...
Yeah, but they're just so ugly. I mean, I know people like
think they're
snails. I know
pretty.
they do. I know
I
they
think
do.
the assassin snails are pretty, but these trumpet snails are dangerous, so...
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
kill them all. Kill them all. But
Yeah.
we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.